continue playing Criminal Case 14, Spineless. So let's unlock Chapter 2. Well, how about that? It turns out our dead prize participated in this bare knuckle fighting tournament. Bare knuckle fighting is illegal, but it does attract a lot of illegal operations. It's a dangerous crowd, that's for sure. According to this flyer, the tournament took place at the Inner City Gym. Okay, Katrina, are you ready to step into the ring? Yeah. Okay, let's investigate the fight club. Let's go. Come on. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, brooch, where's that? Or whatever it says. Okay, there you are. Coat of arms. Newspaper. Where's the US flag? Okay, there you are. Fight beep. Okay. Colin O'Brien. And broken board, where's that? Okay, here we go. We collected everything. Ah, this place stinks of sweat, blood, and stale bones. It reminds you of my first apartment, huh? So you want to piece back together this broken object, Katrina? Well, I ain't gonna stop you. Now look at what you found. This fight baby is for Colin O'Brien, so he was also a fighter. You're right. There seems to be something faded on it. Can you make out what it says, Katrina? And what about this code of files? You think you can find out the name of the family by running it through the database? Okay, now you're just showing off. Yeah. Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Okay, let's first do this fight beep. Disqualified. Oh, what did you do to be disqualified? Okay, Katrina, so you managed to recover the sample and call his fight beep. It says here he was disqualified from the tournament. We already knew his brother was a fighter in the tournament. But I wonder why Colin was disqualified. You're right there, we should go ask him directly. Okay, now let's do this coat of arms. Okay, C. No, it's A. No, C. And B. Smooth coin there. So this coat of arms you found in the fight club belongs to a Russian family, that of a certain Nikolai Kamarov. Wait a minute, I heard of this Nikolai. He's like the leader of the Russian community. How do I know of this Nikolai? Haha, it's a long story, one I'd rather not remember, but you're right, we should go talk to him. Okay. Russian guy again. Okay, let's do this broken board. What is it? Okay, just in time. Final match. Ah, you and puzzles. Hey, I might need you to help me piece back together my latest bank statement I tore up in a rage, haha. And you're right, it looks like you restored a betting board used for the tournament. The Signer versus Miss Piggy in the final match. Yeah, the fighters obviously use nicknames. Well, how about we send it to Hannah? She could take a look at if she's not too busy messaging her girlfriend. Her girlfriend, yeah, I forgot you are a lesbian. 9 hours. Okay, who should we talk to? I have 1 star. Let's first talk to Colin, because we got him first. Colin, Secretary discovered that you were meant to fight in the same tournament as your brother. When I came here to see my brother, he threatened me like dirt, but when I showed him the flyer for the tournament, he started acting all friendly. Heck, he even helped me with my jump rope exercises and kept giving me drink after drink. But it was all just to trick me. He got me so drunk that I didn't wake up in time for the tournament. Angus wanted all that prize money for himself, and he knew the only way to beat me was if I was drunk. Couldn't you just have refused the drinks? Don't be dumb, you can't turn down a drink. My brother's always been a cheater and a liar. I thought he had changed when he became a prize, but he's still as spineless as ever. Spineless, you say? Well, the case is called Spineless, so I need one more star to talk to Nikolai to see a little bit. Okay, I have a star, so let's talk to Nikolai. Mr. Camaro, Sir Katerina found proof of your presence in the fight club. We'd like to know what you were doing there. Watching people fight. For cops, you ain't too smart, and for wasting my precious time, you're even less smart. But talking about fighters, I heard Angus O'Brien got killed. I guess the luck of that Irishman has run out, huh? And how come you heard about the murder so fast? Because it is my job to know. Power is not only strength, it is also knowledge. Angus fought well, but I did not like him. Too Irish. You know, just because the Irish like to drink, they think us Russians are alike, but I find them. How do you say? Spineless. Okay. Okay, we gotta wait for this betting board to finish, so see a little bet. Oh right, we are back on criminal case 14, Spineless. So let's get the results from that betting board. Come on, what is it? Analyze those nicknames on that betting board you found in the Fight Club, Katrina. The signer stands for your victim, Angus O'Brien. He made it all the way to the final match and won against Miss Piggy. As you can guess, she's a woman. You actually met Miss Pig before, Katrina. Turns out she's none other than Shelley Durr. Remember you met her in the Bale? Wait, isn't she the one who threw fish guts on Amy's head? Haha, I guess she's not put all the violence to good use. Oh yeah, I remember that. She sure has. The odds were stacked against her. I mean, she had 60 chances to 1 of winning, and yet she still made it to the final round. Wow, Shelley made it all that way, only to be defeated in the last match. She must be furious. You're right. Yeah, we should go pay her a visit. Okay. You again. Okay, let's talk to Shelley. Well, I'll be damned. It's Inspector Katerina as I live and breathe. And I gotta say, I'm happy you finally got rid of that sticky insect and replaced her with a real man. But yeah, I got fed up with all the mosquitoes in the bay, and I like drinking and fighting, so might as well make a living out of it, right? And man, I'm a beast in the ring. I've never beaten up so many men for money before. But then you lost against Angus O'Brien. Don't talk to me about Angus. Winning that tournament was my dream, and he took it away from me. So you decided to take his life? Ah, look at you when you're all serious. I could just eat you up, but nah, I didn't kill you. That ain't the warrior's way, sweetie. Okay. I'm warning you, Katrina. If you tell anyone back at the station that Shelley likes me, you will regret it. Let's get back to it. The victim was a prize, but it also turns out he was this bare-knuckle boxing champion. He sure had his secrets. Good idea, Katrina. If we want to learn more about the victim, we should go back to his church. Who knows what other secrets he's hiding? Okay. Alright, let's investigate the statue. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, blue shutters, where's that? Okay, there you are. Rabbit, the book, wooden box, where's that? Okay, there you are. Flower pot, where's that? Okay, there you are, and juice bottle. Okay. Okay, Katrina, you want to look through that box full of Bibles you're preaching to destroy your body, so just go for it. And you also picked up a steroid vial. People use this to illegally bulk up their body weight. You're right, with all this talk about fight tournaments, this steroid vial could be linked to our case. Do you think you could recover the faded text on it, Katrina? Yeah, I can. Why are you asking me that? Okay, let's first do these pills. Find another supply. Okay. Wait, hurry, the right got a steroid vial, Katrina. Angus, find another supplier. Hey, that's the name for our victim, you're right. I agree, Angus must have used steroids to help me with the tournament, but who gave them to him? Good point, Katrina. Mackenzie knew the victim and as a surgeon he'd have access to steroids, so there's a chance he gave them to him. But let's go ask him ourselves. Okay. Okay, let's do this Bible box. Okay, it's a jumping rope. Yeah, the killer is using jump rope. You had fun looking through that box of Bibles, Katrina. Huh, now you want to play with this jump rope? Aren't you a bit old for that? I'm 16. Oh, you're right. We know the killer uses a jump rope, so this one could be the Continue your genius. Come on, let's send this jump rope to the lab. Okay. How long is it going to take you? 12 hours. Okay, let's talk to Mark again. Hi, Secretary, would you like a beer? I got plenty left after the St. Patrick's Parade was cancelled. Beer. I mean, no. Secretary wants to know if you've been supplying Angus O'Brien with steroids. I didn't have a choice. Angus wanted to bulk his muscles for the fight tournament, and he forced me to give them to him. And he forced you how? By giving you loads of money? He didn't pay me a single cent. Instead, he used all the secrets I told him during my confessions to blackmail me into giving him drugs. Can you believe it? He used his position as a prize to listen to all my secrets and then use them to trick me? But why am I surprised? Nobody has a moral backbone in Iron City. Just this morning, someone stole my jump rope while I was training for the marathon. Okay. Okay, we gotta wait for this jump rope to finish, so see how bit. Alright, we are back on criminal case 14, Spineless. So let's get results from that jump rope. Thanks for sending over the jump rope we found in the church garden, Katrina. My daughter begged me to let her play with it. You ever tried saying no to an 8-year-old? But before she could contaminate the jump rope, I found skin cells belonging to your victim. The victim's skin cells must have ended up on the jump rope from when the killer tried to strangle him. But what's interesting is the substance I found on the handles, grease. The grease comes from some kind of mystery meat that I can't tell you what the killer ate, only that they are a real slew of it everywhere. So you're looking for a slew? Very funny, Fred. What I was trying to say is that your killer is just such a slew they obviously got that grease all over their clothes too. Okay. Grease stain. Later at the station. Okay, Katrina, the sooner we solve this case, the sooner I can get back to drinking. I refuse to spend a whole St. Patrick's Day soon. What do we have so far? Mark told us the victim used his confessional secrets to blackmail him. Our victim jumped back into the ring and defeated Shelley, crushing her dreams of winning the tournament. That's true, the victim even managed to get his brother disqualified from the tournament. You're right, all the suspects seem to agree that the victim didn't have a moral backbone, so maybe that could explain his missing spine. And of course, we can't have an investigation in Iron City without some leader to rig up. And we got two, the Russian leader and that crazy anarchist. Can't they give us a break? Katrina, come quick. Fredo has taken over the victim's church. He says he's going to burn it to the ground. Oh my god. Alright guys, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video and I'll see you again. Goodbye.